We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this.
And what this is from 4505 Chicharrones. We have fried pork rinds here. This is the En Fuego, which of course means on fire. So we've got go pig or go home. Crispy clouds of pork-aliciousness. And on the back here we've got the company history. This is the hottest. See, there's the flames. This is the hottest that they have. Their other flavors are barbecue, jalapeno, and classic. Classic is chili and salt. Jalapeno has cheddar as well. So let's see what is in our ingredient panel here, and nothing very descriptive. We have no peppers named. All we have is spices, which could be, I'm sure it contains whatever heat source they're using here. Certainly not coconut sugar or sea salt. So we're gonna, I'm gonna say it's probably in the spices here. It's not named, but on fuego. Let's crack this baby open. Take a look, shall we? Okay. All right. It's too well sealed. Way too well sealed. I appreciate that, I do, but yeah. Just cut this bad boy open. All right, you go over there. Oh. So very light amounts of seasoning here. Not a lot on here. See, there's, that's interesting. What else we got in here? Yeah, I mean, they look really good. There's not a whole bunch of seasoning on these things. I guess we'll just get into it.
Very airy, not very super greasy. Any salt. En Fuego. Or if we want to throw a little French in it, we call it En Fuego. I mean, they're fine. They're definitely prepared very nicely in terms of the frying. There's just not a lot of flavor to be had on these. Yeah, this is the most flavor any of these has had so far. Nothing in the back, just this. I'm going to see these in stores a lot. There's a high end. Sort of snack, but that was a touch testy. These are really plain. It's hard to gauge heat level because there's hardly any flavoring at all. I don't understand how you put out a product you're calling En Fuego on fire and then have it just be this muted. This isn't hot so far at all in any respect. You know what? We're just gonna eat the whole bag. We'll go for the whole bag for a burn. And we'll see where that gets us. I really am not expecting any kind of heat at all out of this. I looked around for quite a while also for these. These took some doing to find them. So I'm trying to canvas as many spicy snacks as I can find. What? I don't get it. Like, I'm not gonna buy the rest to find out, but how do you call this on Fuego when it's really not much different from, in fact, it's even less than some of the other, like, red hot pork rinds out there. If you ask me, I would say this is more like a chili and salt. I appreciate their stance of trying to be ethical and so on, but I don't know what they're doing here with this. Where is on Fuego? The flavor is very much pork rind. So if you feel like you're not getting enough pork rind flavor in your pork rinds, I guess this addresses that. Like I said, I can't fault the cooking at all. This is flawless. For the most part. There's always a little bit of variance there, but you get extra hard, crunchy bits. You might have heard some of those, but I'm trying to save the more heavily flavored ones for last. But I am hard pressed to call this even a default one. It's their hottest variation, and I don't think anybody is challenged by this. This is like the spicy nacho Doritos are hotter than this. So I don't know. I mean, did you put the wrong product in this bag? Is this actually the original, the chili and salt? I don't know. They're expensive. You know, this bag here, bacons are usually like $1 or $2. This one was closer to $4. And I bought it with the expectation, the anticipation of heat, and I'm just colossally disappointed in what I'm getting here. I am getting some of the citric acid notes, which I wish weren't there. I mean, come on. If you're going to call something en fuego, if you're going to reference fire, if you're going to say this is the hottest in your lineup, you have to deliver the heat at some point. And this colossally falls down as far as that goes. I think this is cooked really well. It is underflavored though for me. Like I wish there was less citric acid actually, but I wish there was more flavoring overall. I just ate the entire bag, whole kit and caboodle, and I'm not getting really much of anything. There's not even a lot of remnants of flavor in my mouth. I guess I just don't understand what they're trying to do here. Like I said, I appreciate they're trying to go for a quality, premium, humane brand. I absolutely support that 150 million %, right? That I'm behind that all the way. But I think this needs to go back to the drawing board. If you're going to call it on fire, then you have to at least bring some heat to it. Like I said, this isn't challenging for anybody. Flavor-wise, again, there's just not that much of it. I don't mind the flavor of pork rinds, but that's not why I buy bags of it, right? If I wanted that, I would just buy the salted and call it good. So, yeah, this is a pretty big miss for me, but there you go. The 4505 chicharrones, fried pork skins, en fuego, but not very en fuego. In fact, not at all.
Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.